Hi guys, I'm not staying on too long. It's nearly 1 o'clock and I've got to be up early tonight, this morning. If you can read the title, ground service magnet fishing coming soon, that's what's going to happen. What I'm thinking of doing is this, and I'll explain it in more depth in a minute here. Now, as you know, many people are doing magnet fishing at the present moment here. And that's where you get a magnet and throw it in the water, and if you're lucky you might find coins, bottle tops, tins, nuts, bolts, screws, anything that attracts to the magnet. Okay, but what have people not done with a magnet? Well, some people actually use a magnet sweeper in their garage to pick up drop nuts, bolts, spanners, maybe a knife or spoon or whatever. So, here we go. Wait a minute. Got my trolls watching. Let me just remove those idiots. So, what I was thinking of doing, as no one's done it, and I have done a YouTube search on it, is to get a magnet sweeper. Hello, Ian. Now, what a magnet sweeper is it's a magnet on a roller. Okay. Now, I have put a link to the actual magnet sweeper down there below, the Kenny Industrial magnet sweeper. It's quite cheap. You're talking about 27 quid. So, everyone goes out. Magnet fishing was a bit of a hit. Everyone's doing it. Even more people coming up and joining the magnet fishing community. People that do melt detecting have even decided to give magnet fishing a go as well, because you can still find hidden treasures in rivers, lakes, and ponds, even the sea. You can find anything with a magnet. The only thing it doesn't do is it don't pick up gold, silver, aluminium. Well, I don't think it picks up aluminium. Platinum, I don't think it picks up, but it picks up, mainly steel and iron, and maybe one or two different alloys. Now, I've been doing magnet fishing for, I'll say, nearly 2 years. And I found some interesting bits and pieces, like musket balls, coins, my little Dillinger, which is that, completely knackered at night. It's not a cap gun. But mostly I've been pulling out is like scrap metal and coins. So I thought of doing something different. And the only reason I thought about this because I was going magnet fishing over the common, which is one of my permissions, my first permission to do over there. So I've been trying to get permission to do melt detecting, but the guy who gave me permission to do magnet fishing said that he got to speak to his boss, but he's never been able to see his boss, and it's been like over a month now. I did go there the other day to do some magnet fishing, and as I was walking along, I had my little head cam, one of these, doing a video, the start of the video, and as I was doing it, something caught my eye on the ground. I thought, what's that? And I looked down, and there's a £1 coin, two 50p's, and a 5p just sitting there. Service fine. Went under the ground. I didn't have a metal detector. I just had my magnet, and the magnet was in my backpack. So I thought, wow, I've just found a couple of quid just sitting there, service ground. Service fine. So I thought, Now, if I found that, I wonder how many more coins could be actually sitting on that grass. Because where I go, the common's quite big. There's several areas where people go and sit. But there's one particular area near the tube station where a lot of people go and sit. And they have their little gatherings. They have a cigarette, they smoke, they have a picnic. They just lay there. And sometimes they might even just have a suntan and even have a little snooze. Now, while people are laying there, coins are going to fall out of their pockets, aren't they? especially if it's a guy and he's got loose change and he lays down. You know, I've laid down before and I've looked up, you know, when I got up, looked down, and some of my coins are falling out. So, you know, and it's only over time that the dirt covers those coins up. That's why it's more of a, not a surface find, but it's under the surface find. That's why you need a milk detector. Hello, Digging a Rock. So, you know, I'm just sitting here thinking, I've not seen no videos where people have done magnet fishing on land. Now, wouldn't that be cool if that could start off a new little kind of phase? Because, like, you know, people are doing magnet fishing all the time now. You know, you get new people going out and buying a magnet. You need the rope, you need the little lock thing. And some of these magnets can be expensive, you know. But what I found, in a little bit down there, the Candy Industrial, is a magnet sweeper. And as I say, people use them in the garage to pick up loose nuts, bolts, nails, and etc. Yeah. Now, wouldn't it be cool for me to buy one and go to where my permission is and I just run that over the grass and see what I can get with the magnet? Because it's not milk detecting. Well, it is in one way, but it's not milk detecting where you're digging up the ground. You know, if someone was actually invent something where you got a metal or a magnet that can scan the ground and actually dig automatically for you, and when it finds that object, the object will like flick up onto the magnet, and you ain't got to dig it yourself. You know, that'd be a cool invention. But this ain't a bad idea, I don't think. And if you think it's a good idea, you know, if you think it's a stupid idea, just leave a comment below. You know, if you think it's good, if you think it's an idiotic idea, just leave a comment. I'd be interested to find out. But what it is that yeah, like, you know, when you've got Digging Rock, hello by the way, when you've got people like having like a convention or a meetup or having a, what are they called? When you got like one of those road shows, you know, where you got like a band and a group playing out in the open, and you got hundreds of people going to those like meet-up groups kind of thing. You know, they're going to be jumping up and down, and all coins are going to be flying out. You know, that's going to be amazing. Even fairgrounds, you know, I know sometimes with a fairground, there is someone there who's going to have a milk detector, and they're going to go around, you know, each night scanning and picking up any loose change. Because I actually did get kicked off Wimbledon Common because someone was nice enough to ring up the rangers of the Wimbledon Common and snitch me for milk detecting. They came round and said, you can't do milk detecting. It's against their bylaws, rules and regulations. So you're going to have to stop and leave. You know, they didn't ban me from being there. They just told me not to milk detect anymore. So, like, you know, with the issues here in the UK with the councils, they don't like you doing a lot of things on their land unless they give you permission. They won't let you milk detect. They won't let you run around, you know, unless it's like under some kind of like professional undergoing, like, you know, like if it's some kind of thing that they've had a committee and said, yeah, let's have like a fun day or something here. And that way you're allowed to do running, jumping and dancing and singing. But other than that, you're not allowed to run, you're not allowed to dance, you're not allowed to sing, you're not allowed to have music playing. You can't have a remote control helicopter or boat in the lake. Not allowed to do anything. You know, what they're saying is that when you come to the common, you just come and walk around and, you know, have a peaceful day. You know, and some councils don't even like you taking photos, would you believe? You know, which is fucking ridiculous. But yeah, some councils only let you take photos or videos. But screw them, you know. But what would their reaction be if, like, you take one of these magnet sweepers on one of their lands, run under the council? What would they say about it? Would they say you can't do that? Or would they say, yeah, go ahead and do it? I know with the place I do, well, got permission, I'm pretty sure I'll be okay with it. Can't see why not, because I'm not doing milk detecting. I'm not digging up the ground. And as I say, he is trying to find out if I can do milk detecting, but I've still not heard anything from him yet. So that means he's not heard from his manager. And he knows I'm a great guy, you know, because the other day when I went up there, I went in to ask if Ian was around. They said no. And I said, well, I'm just going to do some magnet fishing. And I'll just let you know. And he goes, oh, I don't know if you can do that. I said, hang on, mate. Ian Bolton's given me full permission and I can do it anytime I want. So he goes, well, I'm going to ring him up and check it. I said, fine, do it. And he rang him up and he actually spoke to Ian. And he goes, yes, he's a great guy, you know, he's fantastic, he's trustworthy, honest, you know, if he finds anything really old, you know, he'll let us know. But yeah, he can do magnet fishing anytime he wants, but I've still not heard anything about the milk detecting yet, so he can't do milk detecting. So I'm thinking, oh, there we go, you know. And the guy goes, yeah, okay, if you said okay, you can do it. So, you know, and that same day, actually, when I finished magnet fishing, I was going over to the other lake and there's a safe sitting there, a big safe. It had actually been forced open and all the contents have been taken out. There's just like empty jewelry cases. But I went back to the office and I told the guy, and he was able to like get a couple of guys to go and pick it up and take it back to their what's that called? Where the office is. But you know, I've been sitting there thinking, like, well, if I can't do milk detecting in certain places, there's got to be a way that I can use a magnet and see if I can pick up, you know, loose coins and bottle tops and tins and, you know, scrap bits of metal and help the environment in that way as well. And, you know, I was just doing an eBay search, trying to think what it would be called. I was doing like metal handle, ground magnet, and I was trying all different things, and suddenly, you know, popped up magnet sweeper. And then I started finding like various different types of magnet sweepers, which have various different like magnetic pulls, different shapes, sizes, and stuff like that. But at the link down there, which I posted down there, the eBay link, is a Kennedy Industrial one, and it's 35 centimeters, but it doesn't give me information on what the pull weight is. Actually, pull force 9 kilograms. So if it's pulling up 9 kilograms, that can probably pull some stuff up just slightly underneath the surface. So I'm actually ordering one, and I'm going to try to use it on the weekend. But if I don't use it the weekend, I might use it next week, because, like, you know, the weekend's going to be busy with everyone out. You know, you're going to have people at public places like parks, commons, anywhere where they can gather, have picnics, have drinks, you know, lay around, sunbathe, you know, whatever. So, you know, that's going to be a little bit kind of like pointless during the weekend, unless you go late in the evening when everyone's gone home. But, you know, why waiting till the late evening when you might as well leave till a Monday when everyone's back at work? Then you can just go down there with one of these magnet sweepers and just run it across the grass and see what you can get. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a load of coins. You know, I know it's not going to be recent coins, modern day coins, but it's all going to build up, accumulate, and it's going to pay, you know, for that magnet sweeper eventually. You know, a couple of months maybe. Depends on how many coins and what kind of coins you find. It's not going to pick up anything really, really old, you know, like some of the old coins, like, you know, the old copper coins. You don't know, it might do, I don't know. I've not picked up any copper coins from like the early 18th, 19th century with a magnet. But you will pick up, you know, a lot of modern day coins. Even the new £1 and £2 coins can be picked up with a magnet, barely. You know, it'll pick it up, but if you knock the magnet, then it'll fall off. But if you run the magnet over and you hear click, and you just turn the magnet over and you see it, you can just pull it off quickly and then continue running it. No, you're not digging on the ground, so you're not causing any damage to the earth. And to me, it's also helping the environment by picking up all that crap that people are leaving behind, you know, bottle tops, ring pulls, bits of tin, you know. I'm not sure it would pick up aluminium, but, you know, whatever the magnet picks up, it'll pick up. You know, they might pick up nuts, bolts, keys, lighters even. So that's what I've decided to do. And if it, like, you know, works and people see that it works, maybe it might be another thing that might take off. You know, it might be a little kind of a craze that may work, might not even work, you know. I might just go out and buy it and it might not pick up nothing. I'm pretty sure it'll pick up coins. You know, it's going to pick something up. Magnets do. But what am I going to get on the first, second, third time I go out? You know, it's not worth going over commons and woodlands because, you know, the ground's uneven. It's really like no grass. It's all like earth and leaves and twigs and whatever. And you ain't going to have a steady kind of like roll with the actual sweeper. You need like grassland, flat grassland, to actually let it run smoothly to pick up that loose change. And that's what it's money for, to pick up any kind of loose change that may be around. You know, you could pick up a couple of pence, you might even pick up a couple of pounds, you might even pick up £20 in the day. I don't know, it's just something I thought I might give it a go. And if it works and I make enough money, I might buy another one, which is even stronger and better. You know, because like, although that one down there is like £27, they do other ones which are like £80, £90, £100. You know, even more expensive, more powerful, more expensive. It's like the magnets you buy now, you know, double-sided one is more expensive than a single-side one. But it don't mean that you're going to pick up more with a double side than you do with a single side magnet. It's just like trial and error, I suppose. So I thought I'd give it a go. And when I do give it a go, I'll do a video and see what it picks up, you know. There ain't many locations I can do here, to be honest with you. But if I can get, you know, full permission from Ian to do on-land magnet fishing, and it's not going to affect, you know, the ground being dug up, I'm pretty sure he might say, yeah, go ahead. Because it's not metal detecting. I'm just hoping to say yeah, because you know, if he says no, then there's only two other places that I could probably try it out on. And I don't think those particular places are that busy, to be honest with you. Unless you can like take it to like parks where they do like a lot of football, rugby. You know, you might even get permission at a cricket green, or whatever, you know, kind of thing. You know, there are lots of places I could try, but the thing is trying to get permission. And as I say, some of the councils won't allow you to do squat there. So it's just more like going down and taking a chance, I suppose. You know, it's like metal detecting. You got to get the permission to do the digging. But they're okay with you doing magnet fishing because you're helping to clear, you know, the rivers, lakes and ponds out of all the metal scrap. You're helping the environment. Well, to me, I think this is helping the environment by clearing off the glass, clearing off the grass with metal objects. Because you might get a bottle cap which has got a bit of broken glass stuck in it, and the glass is sticking up. You know, a dog could come along, or a little kid with no shoes, you know, playing around and step on that glass, and it's attached to a bottle cap. You know, at least you're, removing it by a magnet. You know, I was going to try something the other day, just like get my magnet out and drag it along the glass and see if it picked up anything. But I thought, no, that's going to be stupid. I've already had one crazy lady come up to me and say, when I was doing magnet fishing a few months ago, at the same location where I was the other day, I was actually using a little mini hook, and I was just like running in the water, trying to like drag any old plastic bags out to help, you know, to clear the river out with plastic bags. This little lady comes along and goes, "Hello, love, what are you doing? Walking a fish?" I thought, no, love, I'm trying to clean the lake out from any plastic bags. Oh, I thought you was walking a fish, love. And like, that was on my video, and it made a lot of people laugh. So you do get some crazy ass people, you know, asking you silly daft questions. But, you know, this idea to you guys, think it's a good idea or a stupid idea? Is it worth trying? Because I've actually ordered the item now. You know, if you think it's a stupid idea, then say it on the comments below after. If you think it's a good idea, then I'll be interested in listening to your ideas. If you've got any other ideas on how to do metal detecting on the ground surface, then that'd be interesting to find out. You know, what other ways can you do apart from metal detecting and magnet fishing, either in water or lake, to recover relics, coins, whatever. Now, I know there's people doing bottle digging, but there ain't many places you can do bottle digging here. So, you know, I can't do that. So that's why I thought, yeah, let's try some magnet sweeping on parkland or picnic areas and stuff like that and see what I can pick up. So I'm going to give it a go. And if it works, it works. If it don't, then it don't. And if it does work and you enjoy the video when I do it next week, then maybe it might give you the consideration of thinking about going and getting one and try it yourself. You know, especially you, a magnet fishing person. No, it don't mean you have to stick a magnet in the water to get, you know, metal objects. There's plenty of metal objects on the surface of the ground as well. It's just like, instead of having a small magnet, you've got one about that long, and it's going to be picking up more metal objects than the normal one does. So there we go. Anyway, I've got to go. It's 1:30 nearly. I've got to be up early in the morning. So cheers for coming on and watching. And if you think it was a good idea or a bad idea, just leave a comment below and I'll be interested in reading it later. And if you want to see what I mean about the actual Kennedy, it's on the link below, but I will post it here as well. And there we go. That is the thing that they use in garages to pick up spilled nuts, bolts, washers and stuff like that. If it can do that just by sweeping it up, you don't know what it can do outside on Greenland. Okay, cheers guys. Catch you later. Good night.